Welcome back to our channels, Warriors. We are still growing. If you haven't had the sheriff of Santa Barbara County, Vinny, who's fucking up and putting his deputies in harm's way, smash that subscribe button. Go ahead and smash it right now. First and foremost, let me give a shout out to all the patrons. I love you. You're the heartbeat of this channel. Without you, this wouldn't be possible. You're the heartbeat. Thank you. I'm going to give you a well-deserved shout out at the end. Now, this episode right here, man. Hector, what's up with Vinny? What's up with the jails? What's up with the prisons? What's up with CDCR? I'm going to speak on a topic that has been unspoken, right? I kind of have done everything, talked around it, but this is how the failed policies, the failed laws for the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation has made it absolutely a dangerous environment for everyone. Okay, staff and inmates, for everyone. For instance, okay, in no particular order, I'm going to give you guys a series of examples. When they mixed the SNY inmates, protective custody, with the general population inmates. I can't remember what year, but I was there. Oh, I was there. Boots on the ground, front line, literally, armed with a 40 millimeter less lethal, the Big Bertha, as you guys call it. Think about that, man. You have inmates that are supposed to be protective custody per everything, documentation, interviews, debriefings, the whole nine, mixed with active fucking gang members, motherfuckers that don't care, motherfuckers that are about that life, about that business. You ain't gonna change them, right? Well, do they have hope down the line to change their ways? Yeah, absolutely. But when they're in the mix, they're in the mix. There ain't no stopping that shit. Mix those two, boom, ignition, fireball, from hell. That put inmates in a bad, dangerous position. Right now, you're probably thinking to yourself, because I know you guys, well, who gives a fuck, Hector? They're just inmates. Let them kill each other. The problem will solve itself. No, not so fast, buddies. Not so fast, Warriors. This is when the problem comes in. Well, the problem, that is a problem, if you guys haven't realized it, right? But, okay, why? Because you get told by your higher-ups to mix these people that you know are going to kill each other, and then when they kill each other, they learn to blame you. Oh, why was he in your building? Why was he in your building? He didn't live there. He lived in building 5. Why was he in building 3? Hey, motherfuckers, why was he in this yard? Why was he in this prison? You did that. You fucking did that, you buffoons, cocksuckers, fucking puppet boys. Anyways, here we go. Chanat is hitting. Chanat is hitting hard as fuck. Stand by for the Hector Bravo Brother Matt Chanate line dropping soon. You heard it here first. And if you like your fucking coffee like Karen's, white, creamy, rude, you ain't gonna get it, man. It's a fucking Warden blend only. Anyways. That was kind of like a sponsored commercial in this. Kind of cool. Alpha Yard, RJD. They were mixing the level 3s, GPs, and SNYs. Okay. Years back. There was a white inmate. I don't know. I can't remember if this dude was GP or if this dude was SNY. Either way, he was the opposite of what he wanted to be, where he was going, and the dude did not play. Okay, whether he was a solid-ass fucking GP or a solid-ass SNY. I think the dude might have been like a white dropout, but didn't make him a bitch, did not make him less dangerous, did not make him less intuitive of an environment, right? It's survival. It boils down to survival. I specifically remember... Well, this was a story that was told to me, but I experienced this shit numerous times over. You got some young barista officer. This is before the baristas, man. There was like a little stage before the baristas. Now it's full-on baristas. Good luck. Subscribe, share, follow. Hit the notification bell. Anyways, that young CO doesn't know what he is escorting. Right? You get somebody with some experience, they know what they're escorting. They're escorting a violent fucking individual, okay? That inmate's telling the cop, thank God he's telling him, as soon as you take these handcuffs off, I'm gonna fucking take off on you. I'm gonna light you up. The cop, pobre cabrón. He's telling him this like on the escort in front of the R&R. He's fucking past it. He's going to Alpha Plaza. Anybody that's been to RJD back then, they were numbered 1 yard, 2 yard, 3 yard, 4 yard. Now imagine the 1 yard. All right, the 1 yard, which is now known as A yard, which was at the time a level 3 GP. You have this fucking white dropout killer type. Fucking he's telling the cop. Coming from AdSeg, I don't know if I mentioned that. The dude was an AdSeg kickout. Gonna go get to fucking A yard. As soon as you, motherfucker, like this. As soon as you take these handcuffs off, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you. I'm gonna fucking kill you, right? Why wouldn't you expect anything less? Yeah, go ahead. Not even tripping. That's what's scary. When a motherfucker's calm, cool, and collected, he's telling you he's gonna fucking destroy you. That works both ways, though, right? That works both ways. If you don't have a body camera, you can go ahead and whisper sweet nothings in somebody's ear to get them to realize where they're at, right? Here we go. Here we go. Man. If you don't get out of this cage, I'm going to fucking break every goddamn bone in your body. I'm going to pile drive you straight into this fucking concrete and turn your bitch ass into dust. You hear me? You simmer down, man. You think about it. I'm going to go drink some coffee. I'm going to come back. We'll see what you have to say when I come back, right? It's common sense settles in, right? You get into people's ear. Of course, if you have a body camera, don't do this. You're going to get fucked up. You're going to fuck yourself over. That's why I left. I didn't even have a body camera. Anyways, luckily that fucking cop had the common sense to call the sergeant, or he might have called the lieutenant. There's a fucking phone outside of the wall. Hey, Sarge, like, hey, lieutenant, come out here, man. Like, he wasn't being a bitch. That was a smart thing to do. Hey, at that time, at that prison, people getting fired, people getting fucked up. Yeah, like, that's strategy, right? It's not being a bitch. It's using your brain, using your fucking noggin. Like, am I going to be tough guy? Am I going to pull this? Am I going to get into a fight when I don't have to right now and get put under investigation for a year plus and then get blamed? Why did you do this? Not worth it. Then they want to call your plaza. Then you want to call another officer in. Hey, well, what happened? Then you got people telling on each other. It's all bad. Don't do it. Hey, Sarge, come out here. Lieutenant comes out. That lieutenant's a solid dude. Been around the block for a long time. Hey, what's up, man? ALT, no disrespect, but as soon as these cuffs come off, I'm going to take off on your fucking cop. Dude, that's what I'm telling you. When they're fucking calm, it's not good, right? It's not good. They're going to do it. They're going to do it. As opposed to, on dead homies, cuzzo. Right? The loudest one in the room is the weakest one in the room. You know that as soon as you smash that motherfucker and obliterate them, they're going to say excessive use of force. You guys know this. This is facts. But you got a fucking killer telling you, hey, no disrespect, but I am going to fuck this dude up. Oh, fuck. That gives me chills because I'm telling you, you have to know how to identify these individuals. There's levels to this shit. The lieutenant having some common sense and some fucking wits about him goes to the captain. Again, why? Because they know if they were to get in a fight with this inmate, it's going to fall back on the cops. So that's not worth it. They go, they tell fucking Shirley Sanchez, this fucking twat. Oh, he smelled like a fucking tuna melt in her office. And the bitch never ate tuna melts, man. Made me wonder what she had going on down there. Anyways, fucking sardines for dinner, sardines for breakfast, and sardines for lunch. Fucking cunt. That's that bitch that made me stand there while she ate her salad. And since I was on probation, I stood there like a bitch and watched her eat her fucking croutons. Almost choked up right there. Fucking bitch was eating her croutons. She opened the windows so people could see me stand there like a bitch, man. I took it. Then you wonder why I left. Then you wonder why I quit. There's no way a motherfucker like me is gonna be made to stand like a bitch. Fuck you, you smelly ass cunt. Anyways, bitch. Fuck. Nah, asco. This fucking idiot captain tells the lieutenant, What? Are you scared, Lieutenant? Are you scared? Go over there and take off that inmate's handcuffs. And he was like, oh, you dumb, in his head, right? You dumb fucking bitch. He told me, like, I think I'm going to bring that inmate in here into your fucking office, bitch, and I'm going to take out those handcuffs so he can fucking go off on you, right? Needless to say, he was very privy, extremely smart when it comes to documentation, policy, procedure, and the law, and street smarts and common sense. He's like, nah, man, I'm going to write this up. I'm going to write it up that you, right, like, what you're asking me is fucking unethical as fuck. The dude clearly has safety concerns, and he's talking about going off on everybody. Then she tried to backdoor him and say, well, if he has safety concerns, I need you to do a threat assessment. He's like, I don't need to do a threat assessment, ma'am. It's a direct threat. He made a direct threat to an officer. I'm going to fuck you up. Therefore, he's getting rehoused back in the administrative segregation unit. No, I want you to do a fucking, right? It's that stupid shit. When you got these double bars, you think you're about it. But you can ask Lionel and Victor Cortez, they ain't shit. You can ask Shally Amador, they ain't shit. And you got my fucking pretty girl princess queen over there at Donovan, riding on James Hill's coattails. Anyways, that was that story. GPs being mixed with SNYs became extremely dangerous for the inmates and extremely dangerous for the staff. Well, Hector, did they ever actually go hands-on with the cops? Oh, fucking still to this day. Like clockwork. Why? Because I've already said it. It's easier to beat the fuck up out of an officer than to get stabbed up yourself. I mean, I don't even, wherever you guys, if I said, hey, would you rather get stabbed the fuck up or would you rather beat somebody up? Oh, I'll probably just rather beat somebody up, right? Be on the offensive. Well, but if you're like, oh, I would rather do neither, well, that's not an option. Something's going to happen. Something is forced to happen, okay? There is no going back. It's all fucking forward, right? Keep pushing forward. Anyways, you know, I sweat too fucking much. I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know if it's hot in here or I'll fucking I don't know what the hell, man. I'm going to look it up. Somebody who sweats too much. Manliness. Smells like fucking alpha male. Death. Anyways. That's when the Sureños started slashing and stabbing the fuck out of all these SNY inmates on A yard, thinking that they were going to get removed from the yard because their big homies said, you have 72 hours to get off this fucking yard, right? This is probably what you guys don't know about. It's not just CDCR rules, right? There's prison organizations, prison gangs that enact their own rules. So the prison gang members, heavy hitters, they see, wait a minute, this is a yard mixed with SNYs and GPs? Fuck no. That yard is deemed no good, right? You cannot program on that yard. You have 72 hours to get the fuck off that yard. We knew when that 72-hour clock started, right? That, holy shit, those assaults went up like fucking crazy. You be finding motherfuckers on the floor, stabbed up, slashed up, just fucking. And because the unethical managers, the ones I just named, and all these other stupid fucking suck dick puppets that would rather promote or hold on to a title that means absolutely shit, right? Absolutely shit. They were putting everybody's life in danger. Still are, right? Still are. And they would say, nah, send them back. Send those inmates back. They're not going to the hole. They're not going to the hole. Why? Because Sacramento at the time said, we want no more inmates at the hole, in the hole. We want no more inmates in ADSEG. So now think about a situation you have. This is the first time I'm saying it like this. You're mixing GPs and SNYs. You have captains sitting in their office telling the troops in the trenches to do this fucking bullshit that's dangerous and unethical as fuck. And it's going to go south. There's no other way. It's not going to end happy, right? It's not going to end happy. Like a CDCR relationship. Anyways, you got Sacramento saying no more inmates going to the hole. You guys will make this work. Nah, fuck no. That one Sunday, I told you guys there was a Sunday on Alpha Yard, staff assaults all fucking day long, okay? So with that being the backstory, and you know how it is, something was brought up to my attention, okay, by a good friend, somebody that works in the county jails. I knew that when the AB 109 happened, that the jails, the county jails. All right, so if you guys don't know what's the difference between a jail and a prison, let's say you're out there in the fucking streets when you're robbing somebody with a gun. All right, you're initially going to get handcuffed. You're going to go to the police station. They're going to write the report. Then they're going to book you into a county jail, okay? In the past, you would stay there 1 year while they get your little court shit ready. Then you go to a state prison, all right? Unless it was a federal crime, then you go to the feds. But I'm talking about county and state. With when AB 109, Prop 57, every other fucking thing that came down the pipe, they fucked the county jails. You can now stay up to 10 years. And from what I heard, over 15 years, right? Over 15 years. Imagine being in a county jail for 15 years. I spent 1 week in a county jail as an inmate, and it fucking sucked, let me tell you. The sophistication of the inmate. You now have state mentality inmates with weapons, with the business, with dope, with business dealings, gang dealings, hits, operating in a county which was not designed for that, okay, which was not designed. So the whole message for today, now that I'm sweating like a fucking whore in church, is how CDCR's policies made it extremely dangerous for everybody. And when I say an officer is going to get killed, it's absolutely going to happen. So I may or may not have been talking to somebody that works in a county jail. And he's like, hey, bro, these inmates are afraid to go to prison now. I'm like, what? Right? This is me gathering intel, facts, knowledge. These inmates are afraid to go to prison now. They do not want to go to prison because of everything that's happening. All these mixed yards with GPs, SNYs, all the weird shit. And I'm like, oh, fuck, I could see that. Like, I could see that. He's like, so what they're doing is they are doing everything in their power to fuck off their opportunity to go to prison, okay? So they're in jail. They don't want to go to prison, so they're prolonging their stay in jail. That means assaulting deputies, stabbing deputies, making weapons, using weapons, fucking slanging dope, everything you can think of, gassings. And it boils down to survival. Am I hating on those inmates? No, because I could see that, right? I could see that. You put somebody in a fucked up predicament. Does that excuse their behavior? No, that doesn't excuse their behavior. But you push somebody up against a wall. You push a dangerous individual up against a fucking wall. Not even dangerous. You put anybody. Motherfucker's gonna act, right? It's survival. It's fucking survival. And that's fucked up, right? So for everybody that said, nah, Hector, whenever an inmate assaults an officer, it's because an officer did something to that inmate. He had it coming. No, let's go back to that Ironwood thing that kicked it off, rather than just a hunch. I don't even know what the fuck happened, right? What if, just theoretically, and I'm not gonna put any fucking should I do it? Fuck it, why not? He was man enough to hit a cop. Let's do it. What if that dude was in fear of his safety? Oh, heck, are you saying that fool has safety concerns? Yeah, I didn't exactly say that. I'm just saying, what if, right? And he felt, I better go off on this cop, make it look like I'm still a rider, make it still look like I'm an OG, make it still look like I'm still active. Now you just kicked it off with everybody. Why? Because it was self-preservation. Now, did I say that inmate has safety concerns? I don't even know the fate of that fucking dude, right? But at that time, and this isn't even about him, I just kind of get feeling myself right now. At that time, he felt he bad enough to hit a cop. Fuck it, you're gonna ride this bitch all the way, even if Hector Bravo brings you up on a YouTube. Oh, Hector, well, you're just saying that because you're safe behind the fucking keyboard. Yeah, well, that's probably another reason why I'm going overseas into a most fucking dangerous environment that you can't even fucking fathom, right? There's more dangerous places than Compton, Inglewood, Sanjo, Oakland, Chicago, right? And I'm not knocking you guys. I'm just saying, man, listen to reason. Listen to reason. Those cops on the fucking tier are not your enemy. Look at where the real problems lie. With that, Hey, there's committee day every Thursday, man. You have access to them. This episode was sponsored by the following patrons. Jen K. Welcome. Leche de mi palo. Christian. Chris Lesniak. 602 These Nuts. Nisi B. I don't know. I'm not the regular. A la verga 209. Brian the Loan Specialist. Semper Fidelis. We do as they tell us. Can you sign my 103? Frank. Pipe Layer 13. Mark. Darlene from Santa Ana. F your mandates. Write me up. VSP Yeti. Sabatino. I'm sweating like a fucking pig. Alberto, Kane84, Any Reason I Can't Hold You, Fontaine, Dixon, McCrary, Nasty Nick de Corcoran, Kevin, Program Time, Steve, I survived the CTF Hot Cheeto Challenge. What's up, girl? What's happening? Hey, I'm just medical. Brianna, Carnalito, treatment not time, no shirt, no shoes, no day room, enforced fit. Outdoor Verse City. Don't take my blue card, Sergeant. Gigi, Vini me la pela, puro verga, Santa Barbara County. Partner. Oh, I keep fucking that one up. Vinny Vale Puro Verga, Santa Barbara County. You know who you are, Vinny. Get your shit together. You're fucking up. Gacho, motherfucker. Son of a bitch. Go to hell. Partner, get my 6 and pop me back in. Don Chicharo, shut the F up and make it wink. A la verga, 760. Scorpio Rising. Miss Rod, G Ride. Vote Newscom out. The prison psychologist, Fuerte 84. Zeus, Michigan Wolverines. I have an 8-hour chrono. Put me out 6 health. Elver Galarga. AWOL like Monte. One bad yard battle. Cherokee Cat. Loco Moco. The Big Bad Wolf. Raider 62. L. Eli. Gerardo. Steven. Rigo SD. Pelon. Not on my watch. Who's doing the pipe? Denise, the real McCoy, not the fake McCoy. Jay, a poke in a 6-pack. CO, can I get a partial? No. Supply day with yesterday, man. Go ask your celly. Keith, Devil Dog, Ricardo, Maladjusted, Rag Top 5.0. What's up? What's happening? Carmine the Pitbull, American Mestizo, Lori 559CO, the homie CJ Zavalza, EOP Whisper, F your 602, Las Vegas Flights Live. Go check them out. Viva Mexico, cabrones. The state is so lame, they paid for the game. Facts. Bria these nuts, Lockdown 5, Cristobal La Reina, double escort, and a fucking sergeant. Mando. Winston, Tony. Oh, I fucked it up. Winston, Tony, fuck your directive. Get the team. El Skid, the OG, Hobie Cat, Lead with Love, Elver 12. I'm a level 2 Dorm Demon. Ciao. Oh, fuck. J.I. Esquiel, Big Bad 48, the homie Nova, Linda, the retired CO, Marius, Chevelle 66, Crispy Nuts, Bad Karma, and the homie Rags. If you have not already signed up for that Patreon, if you want to keep in contact with me as I go around the world, make sure you hit that link in the description below. You're definitely missing out. I love you. Happy Saturday. Keep pushing forward.